What it really means to live life golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see us shine, cause we're golden. They can't ever break us down, cause we're golden. They're about to see us glow, cause we're golden.
Right guys, so today I am wrapping my headlights. I do apologise, it's quite windy today, so I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear me or how well it's going to turn out, because it's not the best conditions for obviously wrapping a headlight. But today we're also going to be changing the Sidelight bulb. I ordered some, I think they were like cheap LED Sidelight bulbs, so we'll just be changing them today as well. So yeah, let's get into it. So I've already taken the headlights out, so now it's just taking out the old side lights and swapping them for the new LEDs. Then that's sorted. There's the bulb there, taken out ready. Now I can swap it over for the LED one. Here we go. So both these side lights have been changed over now. When I get back to the car to put the headlights back in, I will just need to test them. Right then guys, so I had to bring it inside because the wind was just literally making it impossible. I've got a little way so far. It is very difficult, but I'm just literally heating it up with a hairdryer, sticking a little bit down, spraying a bit more water and repeating the process. So right, so I'm probably just over halfway there, but in my headlight there is this bulge here, and I reckon that's going to be pretty difficult, so we're just going to carry on doing what we're doing and see what happens, how it comes out. But I think on the next one I might try and stick it from the centre, which I think is probably what you're meant to do. Probably meant to stick it from the centre and then do it outwards instead of starting one side and working your way up, because it's been very difficult so far. But I don't think it's going too badly for my first time, but there's a few tiny little air bubbles. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but it's not going too badly. So I'm about 3/4 of the way through. I'm just going over the bump, which is the side light now, and it's not looking too bad. There are a few sort of air bubbles, but I don't think they're really that noticeable. It is very difficult to do and time consuming, but for my first attempt I don't think it's too bad. But I'm just going to try and carry on, finish this one and see what it looks like. Right, so I got up to here and I had all of this excess here. So what I'd done, I just made a straight cut down here above this bulge, and I'm just going to stick that down there, and then I'm either going to cut off all the excess, or I'm going to see how it sticks down over the top. It might stick nice and flush, it might stick, it might not, I'm not sure yet. So I might just cut all of this excess off and try and join them two lines up together, or I'll just stick it over the top, and if it sticks, brilliant, but if not, then, but we'll see when we get there. I don't know how you can see that, but I've managed to stick this down all nicely here. That's where the cut was, there. I'm thinking I might see how that sticks down there like that, but if that cut there is really obvious, I don't know how well you can actually pick that up on camera, but if that cut there is really obvious, then I think I'll unstick it and I'll try and cut it as close to that line that I just done as possible, and that is how I got around this raised side light bit, so let's give it a go. There it is, the finished wrap on the headlight. There is that part, and let me just focus it. There is that part there. It's not that obvious. I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. The other one is going to be exactly the same, so I'm not going to bother filming the other one. I will show you the finished product on my car, and once they're both fitted again, see how they look. But I'm not going to film the other one because that took probably getting on for 2 hours to wrap that. So I'll get on to the other one, and then I'll give you a look of what the finished product looks like when it's back on the car. Right then guys, so it is actually the next day, and I wrapped my headlights yesterday, and I had a bit of wrap left over, so I was thinking what can I do with it, and I was thinking about my side indicators, but we're going to give it a go. If it looks shit, then I'll just probably take them off, whatever, leave it out, but we're going to give it a go anyway. It shouldn't take too long because they're only these tiny things, but we'll give it a go anyway and see how it goes. So simply to take these off, I'm using a bit of kitchen roll for protection for the paint, whatever, and just a small flat-headed screwdriver. Literally just prise it open like that. You just need to twist that, take that off, and there you are. Right then guys, so it is actually the next day after I wrapped my headlights. They came out not too bad. There's a few air bubbles which I just couldn't get out, but I don't think they're too bad in my opinion. But I had a few offcuts, and I was just thinking I might as well try and use them up. And I've always thought about wrapping these to make them a bit darker. So I'm going to give it a go today. If it looks shit, then I'll just take them off. But I'm going to give it a go anyway and see how it comes out. So first of all, we're just going to give them a quick clean. I've just got some water and some soap in here, so I'll just give them a quick spray and a quick wipe down. just like before with the headlights, sprayed it first on the wrap and the indicator, and I'm now sticking it from the middle and working my way out. I'm just literally squeezing all the air and the water out of it. Right, that's one done. You can see the difference there. I think that looks so much better. I don't really like this kind of bright orange. I prefer it to be like dimmed out, darkened. But yeah, now moving on to the next one.